Hi guys, welcome to our channel, Finding Freedom with Angel and Logan. I'm Logan.
I'm Angel.
And this is our first video, and it's a nice little introduction. We're just going to let you guys know who we are, what we're actually trying to do here. And honestly, we're trying to go off-grid in the great state of Maine.
Yeah, we chose Maine because after searching out all the states, from California to Florida, all the way to Alaska, over to Maine, Maine seemed to be the only state to provide us with the freedoms and liberties that we wanted to live by. Everything from hunting to off-grid laws, to marijuana laws, to gun laws. We researched all that and found that Maine was going to be able to provide us with the most freedom to live self-sustainably, organically, and as holistically as we wanted.
So basically what we did was this past June, early June, just a couple of weeks ago honestly, we sold our house in Indianapolis. It was massive, 1,600 square foot, 1,800 square foot home.
Yeah.
Downtown, right next to all the fun stuff to do in the city, and we never went out. We never wanted to do any of that. We didn't want to spend the money on that, for one.
No, we live the mainstream lifestyle in the big city our whole lives, and we just have been exposed to the club scene and the bar scene and eating out all the time and working to pay utility bills and to go shopping and all the things and stuff that people want but they really don't need, and keeping up with the Joneses. We're just tired of that lifestyle, so we sold our house and we're going to use the money to buy new property to live off-grid in Maine. We bought an RV outright,
which is right here,
and we're using that to drive around the state of Maine to scout out properties, and we're staying in the RV off-grid at different campsites and places like that until we find the perfect property. And when we do, we're going to pay for it outright, because we don't want debt. That's part of living the lifestyle, is to live debt-free and within your means. So as soon as we find our property, we're going to keep you updated, and we'll make sure to show it all off. And the things we're going to offer on this channel are like how-tos, a lot of how-tos, how not-tos. That way everybody can see our mistakes and learn from them if y'all are thinking about doing the same thing. That's what we've done. We've watched off-grid YouTube videos for a couple years now, and to get some education on the subject. And it's a lot of preparation, and we still weren't fully prepared. We've come to find out. So we encourage everybody to do your research. Even the smallest thing seems like it doesn't matter, but it does in the long run, to save yourself some money. The goal is to eventually have a homestead where we don't have to work unless we want to pay the property taxes only. We want to be able to be completely self-sustained with our own electrical, ran on solar. We want to do rainwater collection, water well, grow our own food, and have our own animals. So that we really never even need to go to the store or go to a utility company at all. We just want to be able to get by working when we need to, just to pay the property taxes, and be as free as possible. That way we can spend our days doing more fun stuff and have a better quality of life than people do in the city. A lot of the times they don't, they lose themselves in keeping up with the Joneses and don't ever have time for themselves.
Or each other.
So we want to have more time for ourselves, for our animals, and to basically live like we're on vacation for the rest of our life, and not have to do the whole 9-to-5 struggle anymore.
Yeah, we were tired of surviving.
Yeah.
We're ready to live.
And we're ready to live.
And we both grew up with that school of thought that our grandparents and even our parents, probably had a part of it too, when they used to tell us, if you can't afford something, then you don't need it. And that's where we're really at, is what can we afford? What do we want? And
as opposed to what we need.
As opposed to what we need. And then find that common medium in between the two. Like I said, we want to do this with cash. The realtors know that we're doing it with cash. We told everybody we're doing it with cash.
Yeah, if you don't live beyond your means.
No.
I think the key to living self-sustainably and holistically is, if you can't pay for it outright right now, then you don't need it. a lot of people fall into the credit scam, into the debt. They're rolling over in their graves in debt, and
Constantly,
and we just don't want that. We've managed to pay off as much debt as we could in our life and not accumulate any more. And we'll work in the future to pay off what debt we have, but we're certainly not going to continue living that lifestyle, accumulating more and more and more things, which accumulates more and more debt. It's ridiculous, because in the end of the day, you don't really need that stuff. We spend more time working for stuff and a nice house in the city than we do actually living in it.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that. When you think about it, if you have a big, nice house, are you actually there often? You're not. I mean, if you're at work half the day or the majority of the day, and then if you're going out all the time, you're only really using your residence to sleep. And so why did we need a big mansion for that?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we sold our big 3-story home in the big city of Indianapolis, and we're just ready to do something small on big land, so we can have as much privacy and freedom as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we welcome you guys to follow along, see for future updates, see what's going on. This was Finding Freedom with Angel and Logan. See you guys next time.